Good afternoon, and welcome to Drafts Field from Wesley College here as we have a huge game, Jason, actually, from the lacrosse world.
An absolute treat here between the number 1 ranked Salesianum Sal's, who come in 3-2, and number 2 Cape Henlopen comes in 5-1.
Yeah, my name is Nick Halliday, and I'm joined with Jason Winchell. And what a lovely day out here, Jason, to be here watching this tournament here. That's a great thing that they do for Dave Reynolds, and Mr. Reynolds runs this Dave Reynolds Lacrosse Festival here, and there's been a lot of games, and this is our feature game today, Jay.
Yes, it's actually the third game of the day, but like you said, the feature game of the day between the top 2 programs in the state, Salesianum and Cape Henlopen, and we're getting ready for the opening face-off right here. And we all know in lacrosse, face-offs and ground balls are really important.
Exactly. And, Jason, I know I was walking through the crowd a little earlier, talking to a couple of the fans and some of the coaches from both teams, and they were both excited about getting this game underway.
Yes, absolutely. They met in the last 2 state title games, these 2 teams. So it looks like we have a loose ball push on Cape Henlopen. It'll be Salesianum ball.
Yeah, Jay, like you said, both these teams have met in the last 2 state championships because of the program and what they are.
Yep. Cannon brings the ball across for Salesianum. He's one of their go-to guys along with Brett Hobbs and Patrick Drake.
Drake, there's a name.
Yes.
Just talking about him the other night on the show.
Yes.
Made his first start for Notre Dame. Congratulations.
Yeah, he's having a great year out there at South Bend, and Patrick Drake's having a great year here for Salesianum. Sally's plays the national schedule, Nick. This is their first in-state contest of the year and game number 6 for them. Like I said, they're 3-2 with their losses to St. Thomas Aquinas of Florida and Garden City, New York, 7-4.
Yeah, and they only play 3 in-state games, correct, Jason?
Yes, only 3 in-state teams, Cape Henlopen, Cesar Rodney, and St. Mark's.
And
speaking of Cesar Rodney, St. Mark's, we'll have that tonight at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, make sure you come back and join us. It'll be on another link, but like you said, we're going to be live again for that game as well. So, and there's a trip, loose ball.
Nothing called there, so it's just a ground ball, and Salesianum will pick it up.
Picked up by Colin Kennedy, just a sophomore.
Yeah, Salesianum does have some young players on the roster. I was going over it before I got here, and it's a really good roster. And Chad Cannon has it now. He's kind of like their point man in lacrosse. And Salesianum will be patient on offense.
Yeah, and this is our first time seeing both teams this year, correct, Jay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously with the weather and some of the things and everything getting canceled, we haven't been out and done a lot of games. Here's our first shot on goal, and there's a score by number 35, Cooper Urban of Salesianum, as he breaks the scoring seal right now.
And his name's familiar. He was the field goal kicker for Salesianum during the football season.
Hey, there you go.
Had a great boot, and there he shows his great shot as he gets the Sal's on the board. With 10:07 left in the first quarter, Sally's draws first blood, leads 1-0.
You know, speaking of that, I was talking to one of the coaches for Sally's, who's also a basketball referee, Scott, and I was telling him, you know, a lot of kids are running over to this sport versus baseball because of that transition from football, and you see that these kids get to play another sport. It's a contact sport, you know, and
Sally's has 45 people on the roster. And it just tells you how big of a program it is for both these teams. The Cape has over 30, so both teams are very loaded with talent. Salesianum's doing a good job of controlling possession as they go back on the attack.
And like you said, one thing is possession, the other's face-offs and, of course, ground balls. And like you said, Sally's is going to be patient.
Yes. Sally's is coming off 2 one-goal wins, including beating the number 42 team in the nation, Christ School, North Carolina, 9-8 last Saturday in North Carolina, and then came back on Sunday and beat St. Joe's Collegiate from New York 10-9. So Sally's is used to playing these close games. So if it's a close game, they've there.
There's Hobbs, the second goal for Sally's.
And you can see that wicked shot by Hobbs as he puts that one into the back of the net, and Sally's 2-0 with 9:10 left in the first quarter as they are getting their offense going here. And again, it's all set up by the face-offs and the ground balls.
And it's been 2 one-on-ones too, Jay. You know, it's been just taking on the defender and going past him and scoring for Sally. So.
Yeah, and goalieing is not easy in lacrosse when that ball's rifling in at you.
No. I always watch this sport, and I always say to myself, that's one position I wouldn't play.
And no pads.
No, just a chest protector.
Yeah, just give me those hockey pads.
Yeah, I would rather be facing pucks.
Yeah. I think we're going to have a face-off infraction on Salesianum, so it'll be Cape's ball and Cape's first chance to go on offense in this game.
And that's not something you see all the time with a long pole taking the face-off, right, Jay?
Absolutely. You normally don't.
Yeah. And
Cape's offense is led by 302 Sports Athlete of the Week last week.
Yes, sir.
Luke D'Ambrosio.
Uh-huh.
He had 4 goals and 4 assists in their 15-9 win over number 5 Archmere, which is a quality win.
Yes, that is. Yeah, we were talking about Archmere, too. That's going to be a good game next week with Archmere. They're going to play CR, correct, at home?
They host Caesar Rodney next Saturday at noon.
We're hoping to get that on 302 Sports for you also, and there's a takeaway. And they get it right back.
Yeah, good ground ball pick up there by number 22, Jacob Brown, who's another one of Cape's players to watch out for, along with number 9, Adam Teekman. So there's 3 players to watch from Cape Henlopen.
Good defense here from Salesianum, almost forced a turnover.
Yeah, and you can see the aggressive defense there. It is number 30.
That's
Parker
Lubin.
Lubin. Only a sophomore also. He was great pressure defense.
There's a shot on goal first time for Cape. Wow, look at that. Look at the goalie making a huge jump there.
And that's key in lacrosse because the ball closest to the end line.
He has a great pass outlet here to number 12, Patrick Boyle. Again, just a sophomore, Jay. And you talked about it. They're young. Here's a good shot on goal by number 20, and that's Carson Salvo.
That name is also
That
familiar.
name rings a bell, too, Jason.
The football running back, and there he rifles that one home. Make it 3-0 with 7:42 left, and it's been a great start here for the number 1 team in the state, Salesianum.
Yeah, and honestly, Jay, it's looked pretty easy.
Yes.
Which is, if I was a Cape player or coach, I would be saying we can't have that.
And I think this is a good early time out here for Cape to try and settle it down. It's a big matchup for them. It's number 1 team, a team that's beat them twice in the last state championship.
Yeah, and Jason, let's talk about, we have this game today, which is a good game. And then, of course, we have the 7 o'clock game tonight. It's going to be St. Mark's versus Caesar Rodney. And, talking with Mr. Reynolds, he was telling me that one of the reasons he does that is because one of the sons coached at or played at St. Mark's, coached at Cesar Rodney, so he likes to have those 2 games in the late game. So.
Yes, because the girls play at 5 o'clock.
Correct.
And
Yep.
both St. Mark's is a second-ranked team behind Cape Henlopen in the girls' side, and Cesar Rodney's not far behind, so that's going to be a good matchup on the girls' side, and then you follow it up with a great matchup on the boys' side.
Correct, yeah. So they were the 2 schools that his family
Okay.
and his sons were involved in, so that's what he does. He makes them too. The late game, I don't know the full story, but he was explaining it a little bit to me earlier when we were talking about trying to get down here and do these games. And it's a beautiful day for this, like I said.
Yeah.
It's just, you look out there at this field right now, and it's amazing out there. Everybody's in T-shirts and shorts.
I know.
Ready for that weather, except I hear it's going to get a little colder tomorrow.
Yeah,
so.
I hear starting tomorrow, and then Monday a lot of rain, which is not good for the outdoor sports. We had a baseball upset today. As
Yes,
Appoquinimink
yeah.
beat to Cape Henlopen. I believe it was 5-4.
Yep.
If I read that correctly.
No,
so a great win for Appoquinimink. They got some big games coming up next week. Also, I think they play at Frawley Stadium next Saturday night against Smyrna. So it's a good win for that Appo program.
And they're tough. Cunningham does a good job down there with Appo, and they've had a lot of good players come through there with Garrett and what's name's slipping my mind now. He's up at Monmouth playing right now.
Steckline.
Steckline, that's it. Yeah.
Ryan Steckline.
So they get some ball players down there. Down that Middletown area, they have some ball players. Middletown's top ranked team for us too, right? Middletown
Baseball.
Yeah.
It's Carabel.
Okay. No, not top ranked. I mean in the top 10.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Another shot and another goal, and that's number 19, Patrick Drake.
And we mentioned him up at the beginning, and right off the face-off. They win the face-off, and they go right into transition, and Drake buries home another shot. 4-0 Salesianum, and this is the start that the Sal's needed.
It's the start they needed. They need it. You're right. I'm sorry.
Now Cape Henlopen, it's not what they want. You never want to be trailing 4-0 early in the game, but they have some goal scorers, Cape. So, but they got to start winning some face-offs, Nick.
Yeah, and like you said, time of possession. I mean, we don't have the official stats running here, but I think there's been 1 shot on goal for Cape, and I think they've had 1 offensive series.
There's another ground ball pickup.
Matthew Riley, a freshman.
A freshman. He wins the faceoff and picks up the ground ball. That's big. And now the Sally's offense can go back on.
That's big for a freshman to be in that spot, especially winning faceoffs, because you want someone in there that you trust and someone that can win them, and that's big for him.
Yeah, number 1 team in the state, and he's taking faceoffs as a freshman.
Right?
I mean, against a national schedule that they play. They have a couple tough ones coming up in the next week. Nationally ranked Malvern and Hill Academy, the number 1 school.
Here we are again. Sally's on the move. Nice pass inside. And that was Brett Hobbs.
Yeah.
To number 19.
Patrick
again.
Drake.
He's got 2 in a row.
He was standing right outside the crease, right in front of the goal. He had no chance on that one.
Great assist by Hobbs.
Great find by Hobbs. And 6:42 left in the first quarter. It's 5-0 Salesianum. They just came out of the gate firing on all cylinders early in this one, and looks like they have, Cape really needs to get some of this momentum going.
Yeah, they haven't really done much at all, Jason, to be honest with you. It looks like they came in here a little intimidated, if you ask me, and kind of back on their heels, where I think they should start to get a little bit more aggressive. We thought coming in that this game was going to be aggressive.
Yes.
Because of the 2 teams. Like we talked about, no love lost between the 2 of them. Both of them been in the state championship game last couple of years, and the programs are both well known for what they do.
Shot goes wide there by Salesianum, but they are behind it and retain possession. 6:27 left in the first quarter on a sunny afternoon here in Dover, Delaware.
A little windy.
Yes.
Windy out there. I was just up top looking, checking out the view. We got a beautiful press box here who, Sean Green told us it was his, so we have to make sure we're nice to it. But they got a nice roof up here, and the wind was just coming through very strong. Great passes here by Sally's as they set it up.
And you can see why they're number 1 team. They're just
and they're unselfish too, Jeff.
Yeah, They're just so good passing the ball. As I say that, I get the
First turnover.
The announcer's jinx. I will not be welcome back at any Salesianum games this year.
And we'll see what Cape can do. I think they need to come out here and make a statement here. Get some sort of momentum going.
Yes.
Cross field pass there.
Oh, there's a good hit.
And they're going to get a penalty on it.
I think it's just a loose ball foul. Didn't see any flag come out.
I thought it was a good hit by Colin Kennedy there. But either way, it's going to go to Cape possession.
Yeah, so no man-up situation. It was just a loose ball foul.
Yeah.
But here's Cape. They just want to get something set up offensively and take the pressure off their defense. Because, like you said, Nick, the time of possession has been Sally's, that their defense for Cape is probably tired.
Yeah, and this is probably the longest. It is the longest they've had the ball right now. So they're going to try to set something up here. I mean, I would definitely set up some sort of play to get things rolling here.
Yeah, I would look to get to my big three and open look.
And that was Techman, D'Ambrosi.
And
back to Techman now.
And Brown.
This looks like they're trying to set a play up.
Yes. Sometimes your best defense is a good offense.
Exactly. And like you said, they need to give a little bit of time here to their defense because they've been, taking 5 goals already. Nice pass. Oh, that would have been a nice play. And you're going to get a penalty now, Jay.
Yeah, talking about the wind, it took the flag about 30 yards.
Dominic Rotora.
And this
another freshman for Salesianum just got the stick up underneath.
And this is where Cape's going to have to make a run. When they get the man-up situations, they're going to have to convert.
And right now, being down 5-0 here in the first, they want to get something out of this, something positive.
Yeah, 4:53 left here in the first quarter. Again, the Polytech and Dover played the last game, but Dover's eking out a 10-9 win, and what a great contest.
Yeah, they Polytech scored
the last
5 goals in under 4 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a shot. It's going to be wide. And that was number 13, Jack Dennis there, the junior for Cape Henlopen. Here they come again. D'Ambrosi looking for the ground shot. No good. Did make it in the net, though.
Yes.
However, that net is...
Oh, I thought that was the siren for the goal.
They're going to pause the game, actually, for why the siren goes off. As you can hear,
that's a loud siren.
Probably in our mics, even though our gains are turned down because we don't need too much background noise anymore. But we got a fire sound going off here. So it looks like they paused the game, and we're going to get it started again. And they are a man up right now, so they need to score. And in comes the defender to make it an even.
Yes.
And here's going to be a wide open shot. See what he can do. Good save. That's Brady Emmy again with a good save on that.
Yeah, what a great save by Emmy. Great job on
Techman took that
shot.
And he had a lot of time to wind up for that too.
And Cape, they're taking a lot of time off possession once they want to rest their defense, but they would really love a goal here too to cut into this 5-goal.
Yeah, you get some confidence. Get something, like I said, you want to get something positive out of here. He's riding him. I knew that was going to be a flag.
Yes.
Kind of came up high and hit him in the helmet. And that's going to get you a flag every time. I think that's going to be actually on Patrick Boyle.
Now they will not blow the play dead until Cape loses possession.
Yes, correct, yeah. Here's D'Ambrosi.
You can see why he was our athlete of the week.
Skip shot, no good. Now you're going to get your penalty.
That's the second time he's tried that skip shot from the same location, and both times he just missed it wide. But sooner or later, he's going to find the back of the net from that position.
Yeah, and that's a tough spot for a goalie, but Emmy's made a couple of nice saves already.
Yeah, he had a great game the other day against Christ School. Like I said, they were ranked 42nd in the nation, and Sally's went down there and eked out the 9-8 win on last Saturday night. And then they played less than 8 hours later. After a drive back from North Carolina, they played a team from New York, St. Joseph Collegiate, at Friend School. So They just got off the bus with North Carolina and played another game.
Listen, nothing intimidates them, obviously.
No.
And here we are now with Cape possession again. It's number 22, Jacob Brown, over to D'Ambrosi. It's back, and now the man advantage is off again. We're back to even.
So Cape's now 0 for 2 in those man-up situations. They did control possession, though, so they still have the possession, which is good
Dennis.
for the defense.
He's got Cannon playing stingy defense on him, and I think that's going to go to Sally's. Nope, it's going to stay. Yep,
Sally's.
Yep.
I was going to say, Emmy did a good job of running.
He is one active goalie, man. I'll tell you that. I'm
and
impressed.
look at him.
He's coming up.
He's running out to almost the 30-yard line, and we are at 302 Sports are no stranger to seeing goalies score.
No, we were talking about that today, weren't we?
Yeah.
Before we rode down. There's a nice shot and a save.
That's a big save for Cape Henlopen.
Yeah, and that was Brian Wong, a freshman.
Yes.
And nice save there by Sean Griffith. And here's Griffith out of the crease.
And Sally's does not make it easy for you guys for Cape to clear the ball. So.
No, they don't really let you come across that through the other half of the field very easy. They make it tough for you.
And they have 5 seconds once they got past midfield to get it into that blue box, which they did. So that's why you saw the referee counting.
There's D'Ambrosi. Nice spin move. Oh.
You can see the Cape offense runs through him.
Yeah.
As long as he has the ball in possession, he's a very dangerous player. And Sally's defense is doing a good job of.
I was just about to say that.
front.
Colin Fowler, that was a nice defensive effort by him there.
Not an easy matchup for him, but like you said, he did a great job and just riding him and putting pressure.
There's Arian Burton. This is a big body kid right here. He's just knocking people out of the way, even though he loses it. Picks the loose ball back up. And Burton's just a force down there, man. Look at that guy. He looks like an offensive lineman.
I was just saying.
He's got a shot right here, Jay.
Yep.
It's going to be long, but, yeah, Burton is a big body.
Yeah, he is. I wonder if he was a lineman on the football team.
I would think that a lot of these guys play
both football
both
and
sports.
lacrosse.
Like I said, the transition, is pretty easy. It's still a contact sport. But, I was told once that, lacrosse actually has one element from all 4 major sports in it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool when you think about it, the hand-eye with the catching and, the throwing. And there's a turnover.
So 43 seconds left in the first quarter, which is plenty of time for the Salesianum offense to add to their lead here.
And Jacob Brown just threw that one away, and that's going to be a turnover. It looks like a timeout white. Jason, why don't we step aside?
Yes.
And pay some bills and get you guys to see some of our advertisers. Remember, support 302. We can't do these things without our advertisers, so if there's anything you can use them for, any of their professions, let them know.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate it. So
yes.
Be right back.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Welcome to Hooters!
And welcome back as you are here with Nick Halliday and Jason Winchell from 302 Sports. And as we get this 40 seconds left in the first quarter underway here, Jay. 5-0 lead for Salesianum, and it's been pretty simple. Pretty easy anyway, I should say.
Yeah, they've won their face-offs, they've won the ground balls, and on offense they've been sharing the ball effectively and getting some good looks at the net. And there's another one. Goal by number 11. Brett Hobbs, the senior. Again, he was well defended on the play, but a great low shot past the Cape goalie, and it's 6-0 with 7 seconds left in the first quarter. A dominating first quarter for this number one team in the state.
Yeah,
and you can see there is a little separation between Sally's and Cape so far in this one.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. What I'm seeing right now is just no aggressiveness right now on a Cape Henlopen, and I thought they would come out banging a little bit more and, you know, making sure they knew that their presence was felt.
Last year they played down at Cape in the regular season, and Sal eked out a 1-goal win against a physical Cape Henlopen team, and that's what we were expecting today.
Yeah, because we were there for that last year. So
yes,
and I was expecting that a little bit more. Maybe I don't know, maybe the neutral field, and that's going to be it.
End of the first quarter, but a great first quarter for the number one team in the state as Sally's 6, number 2 Cape Henlopen nothing, and we will be back after words from our sponsors.
Correct. Again, please support 302. Our advertisers help us do these events and keep the good equipment, Jay, and the stuff that we need to keep this thing rolling. So, all right, appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Soto Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Soto Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant.
And welcome back. Thanks for joining us here on 302 Sports as we have a 6-0 first quarter lead going into the second quarter here. Start of the Sally's Cape, and Sally's has just been dominant, Jay, like we said, with a 6-0 score in that first quarter.
Yeah, 2 goals each for Brett Hobbs and Patrick Drake of Salesianum in that dominating first quarter. On the opening faceoff, they were called for a loose ball push, so that's why Cape has possession here to start the second quarter.
And, Jay, they've already had a couple possessions and a couple of man-ups and couldn't capitalize, Jay. Let's see what they can do here, get something started in this second quarter. I mean, 6-0 isn't that bad in lacrosse, especially after we just watched Polytech score 5 goals in 4 minutes.
Yeah,
and I know it's Salesianum, but
yeah,
hey.
they were down 10-2 in that game. It cut it to 10-9, scoring the last 7 goals of that game. If they had a little bit more time left, they might have came back and won that game. So, yes, it's not out of the woods, but eventually you're going to have to get some momentum going.
There's Heed.
And sometimes that first goal
it can change things.
Yes.
And we saw that in the last game. Polytech was down 10-2, Jay.
Yes.
Score 1, score 2. You get a little bit more confidence. Next thing you know, things change. And that was Baxter Travers, who actually had a open shot on goal, didn't take it, kind of backed it out. And that's where I'm talking about the aggressiveness. Here's a good shot by number 22, Jacob Brown.
Yeah, like a good shot there by Brown, just missed it wide. Good backup, though, by Cape Henlopen, so they will keep the ball. And this is a good opening possession for them. They already ran about 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, and like you said, sometimes the best defense is your good offense, and they need to keep the ball out of Salesianum's hands because it seems like every time they get it, they score. D'Ambrosi again with that shot in the lower left corner there. It seems to be his spot.
Now Sally's has 10 seconds to get it across midfield and then 5 seconds to get it into that box, which they do with no problem. And that's what makes them so good. They can go from defense to offense and clear the ball so successfully. And now they get to run their offense.
It's going to be run from Michael McGarry, another sophomore. This Sally's team is so young too, Jay. That's the scary part about it.
Well, everyone thought when they lost Drake, he's going to Notre Dame, big lacrosse program, they'll be hurting. No.
Not when you have his brother.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations. If you guys don't watch or you don't know about our show, we do a live show every Wednesday night from Hooters in Newark, and we talk about all those college kids from Delaware and the high school games and replays, top 5 plays each week. Players, join us. You can find out about some of these other athletes who are from Delaware and who are out there doing something in the collegiate world.
And I believe this week we got Wilmington University coming on, Nick.
Baseball and lacrosse.
Baseball and
Jason.
lacrosse. So get out there to Hooters in Newark, and if you can't get out there by chance, catch it on our YouTube channel. But if you can get out there, the food is great, and it's a great time.
It's
a
a
fun
great
night.
environment. And when we have the teams come on the schools, it just makes it even more worth coming out to. So Salesianum got the ball back, Jay, after a short turnover.
Yeah, that's one thing. Salesianum's, when they don't have the ball, they're doing a good job of forcing turnovers.
It's Cooper Urban. Looks like he's going to make a move here.
He scored the first goal for Salesianum, got them out and running in this game early.
That was good defense there by number 8, Matthew Prestipino. Pino, sorry.
There, Sally's lost the footing, but we're able to retain the ball, and now Hobbs got it, looking for the hat trick. But it's just a great, their ball movement on offense is just so incredible.
Yeah, they seem to know where everybody's at. You can tell that and there's a good save, and that's going to be Sean Griffith.
Yeah, and a great shot there by Chad
But
Con.
another turnover, Jason, and
And
right
that's what
back.
you can't have when you're playing Salesianum.
Yeah, you just made a big save. You got to keep that momentum. There's
Oh.
an open shot.
That was a great find by Hobbs as he found Logan.
Bushweiler.
Yeah, Bushweiler. Streaking down the side wide open and puts it in back in the net.
He was coming right down the pike there, Jason, wide open.
7-0 Salesianum, and we see Hobbs score 2 goals tonight, but he's also had 2 pretty assists. One to Patrick Drake in the first
Drake
quarter,
down there,
and one in the second quarter to Bushweiler right there. And 7:25 left in the second quarter, and it's 7-0.
Right before the goal, I was just saying, they really seem to know where everyone's at on the field and at what time and what position they need to be. And like you said, they are a well-oiled machine.
And it's good. I know a lot of people rip them for not playing in-state teams, but a lot of teams don't want to play them. So you have to go out, and then why not better yourself with some of the better out-of-state competition?
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Trust me, I wish they would play more teams in-state. But I understand why teams don't want to play them because you don't want to get beat.
Yeah, exactly. As bad as.
And Sally's doesn't want to beat teams that badly. They want to play some good competition. So when they get in the state tournament, they don't come in after 21, 22 nothing.
My guess is though that a lot of people, if you're not a Sally's fan, don't really care for that too much.
No,
but if you're a Sally's fan, you know you're okay with it.
Absolutely.
Here's a long pass. And he's going to be triple teamed.
And there's the defense.
There it is, like I talked about. Trying to get that thing across midfield is tough against this Sally's defense.
And I believe they called a loose ball push on Salesianum.
Jack Dennis. Ooh, Jack Dennis just gave him a little hit.
Yes.
Wasn't an aggressive hit, but it still hit up in the face mask, and the ref's trying to tell him, hey, calm it down. But Carson Salvo did kind of run up there and give him a cheap shot right after the throw.
St. Mark's girls Spartans team is in the house. Like we said, they'll play the next game at 5 o'clock.
Cesar Rodney.
Yes.
We're going to get both Riders teams and both St. Mark's teams here up this afternoon.
We should mention Mike Lang will be joining us at some time.
Yeah, like you said, though, he's probably stopped for some Wendy's.
I don't blame him. He did
he worked all day.
He did work all day. We'll give him a free pass. Unless, Mike, if you're listening, bring us some food.
Jay's hungry. And there's another turnover.
And there it is.
A nice cross-field pass.
It just seems like their passes are always on the money.
Yeah, and that's Hobbs. Here's a wide open number 4, Brian Wong, the freshman.
The freshman gets his first goal, but what a find by Hobbs. Right now, Hobbs has 2 goals and 3 pretty assists in this one. And he's Salesianum's up 8-0.
Yeah, and Hobbs is having a game, isn't he, Jay?
Yeah, and this is the start that Salesianum wanted. I mean, you playing that Cape, Cape, they're used to facing the Cape Henlopen team, and if you asked their coach, they could have an 8-0 lead early in the second quarter, he would take it gladly. And like you said, Cape, I just think Cape needs to get a little bit more aggressive.
I agree. They haven't been.
Like you said, sometimes that Sally's mystique gets inside your head.
And it's early in the season.
Yes. That's why sometimes teams like playing early in the season. You can figure out your strengths and your weaknesses and work on it.
There's the freshman again winning another face-off, Matthew Riley.
So we saw a freshman goal scorer. We've seen freshmen win face-offs, and we said this team.
I know.
This team just will reload, and that's what makes them
They don't have to
program.
reload, Jason. They're young. I mean,
yeah.
I'm looking at it, and I can see 4 freshmen already, and 3 of them are contributing.
And Sally's a chance with 5 minutes left here in the second quarter to increase their lead.
There's Wong behind. He's swinging it around. He's going to get it out to McGarry. McGarry's been quiet so far.
Yes.
But like we talked about, Sally's is unselfish, and as you can see, they're hitting the open guys. They're not afraid to give the ball up.
Yeah, they're fine. Their movement on the offensive side has been incredible, as everyone without the ball just seems to move, and then the person who has the ball finds them wide open.
Here's Drake. He swings it back around. He gets back into the hands of McGarry, and he's going to take the shot. And it's going to be off, wide left a little bit.
And even when they're not scoring, they're getting some great looks. 4:20 left in the first half, and Sally's just controlling the play in this one. They look to increase their lead.
And Cape wants to stop so that they can get it. There's another shot,
and that's
there it is.
Another goal for Urban.
Cooper
Urban with his second goal of the game. And it's 9-0 with 3:59 left in the first half. And this is the they're just doing everything that they've wanted to do, starting with the face-offs and then ground balls. And then on possession, they're just finding the open man, and they're finding plenty of space in that Cape defense.
And there we are. They're going to take a timeout, it looks like here. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to step away and give you a little bit of time from our sponsors.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
In life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter what.
And we're back. And as you just saw that commercial, Dover Federal Credit Union, spring is the perfect time to make those necessary home improvements with help from Dover Federal Credit Union. Enjoy no appraisal fees on home equity loans and lines of credit. Act now and take advantage of this limited time offer from Dover Federal Credit Union. Apply anytime, day or night, at doverfcu.com. That's doverfcu.com. And one of the things we like about Jay is that we do support local companies as they support us. And I love the motto there for Dover Federal Credit Union. It says local people making local decisions.
Yes.
And they're a big contributor to the community, as I can see right at the end of the field right now.
Yes.
For Wesley, there's a big sign for Dover Federal Credit Union. So.
And they hit the head right on the thing right out of the gate. Spring, it's spring day
true.
here today, so
It
it's time for those home loans and everything. So give them
Please
give them a
contact
call
them today and let them know that you saw it on 302 Sports. We would appreciate that.
Sally's wins another ground ball face-off.
And looks like another timeout from White.
Yeah.
So that's Jay. Let's give him another sponsor. You ready?
Yes.
We'll be right back after this timeout.
Short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And we're back, and there's another one of our sponsors, Jay. So you can go to Dover Federal Credit Union. You can get that springtime loan to get your house ready and fixed up for the spring, and then you can call Ferris Home Improvement to get that done. We got you covered here on 302 Sports.
Absolutely, yeah.
Please, again, anything you can do to, help the support 302 and use any of our advertisers for any of their professions, we would greatly appreciate it. And Jay, we're back with a 9-0 lead here. Salesianum has just kind of handled this game right now.
Yes, it's been all them, and our #1 girls lacrosse team, Cape Henlopen, beat #3 Archmere Academy 18-5 today in girls lacrosse. So it looks like the #1 teams in the state are playing like #1 teams today. I also have a baseball update. Last I saw was St. Mark's 9, Hodson 0.
Wow. And I thought that was going to be a really good matchup too, Jay. And here's a good steal and turnover.
And
for
just what the doctor ordered for Kate. But
here
then
we go, though. That's what we talk about. That midfield pressure from Sally's and a good hit there.
Yeah, they knocked Hobbs off the ball. But, again, Salesianum just seems to have them outnumbered as they get the loose ball. Chad Cannon but I don't think they got it into the box in time.
They didn't, and that was the sign there from the referee here on the near sideline for it. Here we go again, trying to get that cross. Oh, big. Ray just ran him over, Jason.
Yeah, and that will get the Cape team fired up.
Matthew Prestipino just went right through one of the Sally's defenders.
Yeah, then he got knocked down by 2 Salesianum defenders.
It's going to stay their ball, though,
yes.
Jason. Cape's going to do it. Let's see if they can get on the board here, Jay.
Yeah, if you can get a goal right here, a couple goals right before the half, all of a sudden you got momentum going into that break.
True, and here's a shot. And he's in the crease, and it's going to be stopped, though. And D'Ambrosi is taking a little bit of time to get up, Jason.
Yes.
Sally's is on the move, though, coming running right across midfield. And that's number 8, Logan Bushweller, with 2 goals tonight, Jay, right?
Yes.
Trying to look at your paper, my paper.
Yeah.
Another shot and another goal, and that's going to be Brett Hobbs.
With the hat trick. He now has 3 goals and 2 assists by my count.
He's just having a game.
He's having a great game. And it's 10-0. If this is the lead in the second half.
Sorry about that. I had 9. Fix the score, though.
It will be a running clock in the second half.
It's 12, isn't it?
12, yes.
12. That's what I thought, yeah.
12.
I'm not up on all of the
no, but
lacrosse. Oh, excuse me. Lacrosse.
Good catch on that.
Got a big group here. We got a big fan base here today for
yeah,
both teams, actually.
And they're both teams that draw really well. Both have great lacrosse.
Hasn't been exactly what Cape fans want it right now. There's another face-off win by the freshman, Riley.
The moves he makes out of the face-off circle is incredible for a freshman.
He's extremely fast. And here's a wide shot by number 19, Patrick Drake.
Drake was also looking for a hat trick. Good job by Cape backing that up with 2:13 to go. They're still looking for their first goal in this game. And that tells you how good the Sally's defense has been, too, today.
Yeah, they're tough. They're I mean, like I said, it's tough to get this ball across midfield for Cape Henlopen. They're struggling. There's a get it across. As soon as he gets it across, D'Ambrosi has just hammed it by number 44, Colin Fowler, and he's going to get a penalty.
Yeah, I believe he's going to get a slash.
I'd say so.
I just don't know if it's. They will control the ball and run the offense. Ambrosio setting up. And it'll be
back to it's going to be Sally's ball.
Yeah, I was going to say I thought it was a loose ball push on Kate, but
looks like it could be another turnover here. Loose
Sally's.
ball, ground ball still down.
Yeah, and this is where Cape needs to start winning some of these battles.
And it's brought out by Drake.
And that's why Sally's is winning this game. They just seem to be getting all the loose balls. There's a good hit. They're going to call that.
It's going to be a penalty.
And it will be Sally's first man-up situation.
Yeah, that is the first penalty, huh? That's Jack Dennis. He's going to be.
Like I said, Cape is 0 for 3 on their man-up. They need to start capitalizing.
Yeah, if they want to do something to get back in this game, they definitely need to do that, Jason.
Yes. And a minute to 10 to go. Sally's, I know it might only be a 30-second penalty, but they can be patient if they want.
Shot, no good. And that ball went sailing out.
That might get a car in the parking lot.
Hit the fence. I actually saw it.
All right.
Yeah, that ball was just, that thing went. That was Brett Hobbs.
Like one of my golf shots skipping across the water.
Right? There you go. Here's Drake again, back to Hobbs. Hobbs across to Cannon. And looks like we're back to full strength. Shot. Good save.
Yeah, that's big with 37 seconds to go. Maybe if Cape can come down and get a goal, I keep on saying it, but they need to try and get some momentum going.
They got to get it across midfield, Jay. Watch,
Yes.
Here comes the two defenses.
And that's what makes
Players right
Sally's
there.
good.
There's your turnover.
They
On
double
ground
the ball.
still, but there it is right there.
Yep.
Good hit.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing a little bit more of Cape.
I think that the ref might have blew that whistle thinking he wanted a timeout and didn't. He got 18 seconds left here in this quarter, Jay.
Yes. 18 seconds. Sally's with possession and a 10-0 lead.
See if they can get another one on the board before half. Strong shot, and there it is. Hobbs again, Jason.
His fourth goal. 3 assists. 7 points in this one. And there, just a dominant shot. And with 11 seconds left in the first half.
Just padding the stats, that's all.
11-0 Salesianum. Not in my wildest dreams.
I didn't think so either, Jason. I'm not sure what's going to be done at halftime from the Cape team that they can come out here and try to fix it.
Yeah, they're going to have to make some adjustments at halftime, but as you see, sometimes adjustments might not be enough against the Salesianum team. 11 seconds, another face-off here. And that's where it's all started for Salesianum. They're winning majority face-offs.
There they go. Finally get a face-off win there by Liam Zolper with the long pole. He takes a shot. And it's going to stay.
2 seconds
ball.
left. 2 seconds left.
That was a good shot, though.
Yes.
He didn't have a lot of time anyway. He knew that. And shot, no, and that's going to be it.
So what a great first half of action here as Salesianum leads Cape Henlopen 11-0 at the break.
It's been the Brett Hobbs show right now, Jason.
He's had a great first half, 4 goals, 3 assists, domination, and what a great first half for Salesianum as they lead 11-0.
All right, thank you for joining us here. Again, Jason, just to wrap that first half up, it's been all Salesianum. But we still got a second half for you, so please come back. And if you're going to leave us, make sure you do come back and watch the 7 o'clock game, too, as we have Cesar Rodney Riders versus the St. Mark Spartans. And we're going to turn it over to our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of Frio2Sports.com.
Welcome to Hooters.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary
I love
coast.
helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife, I love helping our
2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time homebuyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time homebuyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000.
All right, we are back at Scott Miller Stadium, Mike Drafts Field here at Wesley College. Mike Lang now along with you with Jason Winchell. We have kicked Nick Halliday right out of this booth after I made the trip down from Wilmington. Nice, easy ride.
Yeah,
Jason, I was surprised, 11-0. I didn't expect to see this when I got here.
We thought you were gonna. We said you were gonna stop at Wendy's, so me and Nick both got you wrong.
No, I had lunch earlier. Oh, look, they're ready for the face-off. So you obviously saw the first half. I guess Salesianum just all Salesianum so far.
It started in the face-off circle, Mike, and it's a freshman, number 3, Matthew Riley, who was winning face-offs in the first half. And we said for a freshman to be taking face-offs, but we also said it's Sally's national schedule makes them come in here well prepared when they do face the teams from in-state.
Yeah, no, they had the lead against St. Joe's Collegiate out of Buffalo last weekend, and then gave up 4 straight to fall back into a tie and win that game.
And we mentioned that they beat Christ School, which was ranked 42nd in the nation. Now they still have some tough ones coming up against Malvern, PA, and the Hill Academy, who's always ranked number 1. This time they will be playing them up in Canisius, New York.
Canisius also in Buffalo.
Yes.
My old stomping ground. So Sal's turned the ball over. Just looking at the Sal's roster, a lot of freshmen and sophomores. It just never ends for Salesianum with lacrosse.
Me and Nick were saying that in the first half, how incredible it was, this team.
This is Baxter Travers, number 1 with the ball. Passes back out to 17. Luke D'Ambrosi, big scorer for Cape. Jason, you probably mentioned this a few times tonight, 7 o'clock-ish. St. Mark's and Caesar Rodney boys will be
the second game
taking the field here. And we have a girls' game in between.
Yes, which we will not be covering, but
I'll be covering.
Yeah.
But not for 302, right? So I'll be here for the dialogue for that one, down on the sideline somewhere. There goes Nick and his camera heading down the steps. No running clock just yet. It's 11-0 Salesianum. There is a save on a shot by Chad Cannon.
Yeah, Cannon with the nice ground ball shot there, Mike. But to no avail on that one. But
that is Sean Griffith is the Vikings keeper. You see he's bringing that ball up across the football 40-yard line. Now he hands it off to
Cape's defense
Jacob Brown.
has just been so spent in this game as it's been played mostly on their side of the field.
This is D'Ambrosi behind the net, setting things up. Nice crowd here today. I saw a lot of Salesianum shirts when I was out in the bleachers.
Yeah, and it's first spring, another spring-like day here before the temperatures start dropping back starting tomorrow.
Well, it'll be more seasonal this week in the 50s and 60s. We just happen to get a day in the 80s today.
Don't forget to join 302 Sports tomorrow for Ultimate Frisbee, Mike.
That'd be those Philadelphia. Is it the Spinners?
Yes, correct.
This is number 9. Adam Techman, Adam. I'll call him Adam Techman for the Vikings. Behind the net. Puts it in. He holds on to it. I thought he faked me out.
Yes, he faked me out too as we are up atop the press box. Mike, this is Sean Green's press box. He said, do not mess anything up.
I wouldn't dream of it. I saw Sean when I was on my way in.
I told him I was going to eat a lot of food in here. And we'll have Brad Myers join us.
Brad, hard at work.
Ladies and gentlemen, get out your 50-50.
Brad Myers.
Time for the 50-50 drawing. I didn't get a ticket. I just got here. Got a nice parking spot, right? I can see my car from here, so I don't know if somebody's going to take my car.
We pulled right on up, Mike, and told him we were here to stream the game and unloaded the equipment and told us to go across the street.
Techman shoots. He scores.
There it is, Mike.
And gets Cape on the board. So with 8:39 to go in the third period, Techman scores for Cape 11-1. He beats Brady Emmy with that shot.
Now
I see if Emmy's still in the game because Brady Emmy is their starting keeper.
Yes, and he had a great first half when Cape did get some offense going, but
and that is Emmy.
Yeah. I did not win, Mike, but somebody did.
Now it looks like a Salesianum supporter is the 50-50 winner. And here we go to face off.
We'll have to
look at his Mateo Garifo for Salesianum. Liam Zolper for Cape, and we are going to turn it over. It's going to be Salesianum ball.
A face-off infraction on Cape Henlopen there,
Well,
Mike.
we don't like that.
And Salesianum, who dominated the face-offs in the first half.
This is Carson Salvo, number 20. Yeah, it's tough when I didn't see the first half. So
Salvo had a goal for Salesianum, but the main guy was Brett Hobbs. 4 goals, 3 assists in the first half, Mike.
It's a nice afternoon's work.
And he's also found Patrick Drake has had 2 goals. He's next in line for that hat trick, number 19 for Salesianum.
So you're 7, Chad Cannon.
But their he's doing a good job of cradling the ball there. But their offense is just efficient, Mike. Seems like they know where everyone is, and they're unselfish.
Here goes Bushweller looking for an opening. Gets the ball back behind the net to Drake.
It'll be me and Mike
Drake
Lang
with a wraparound shot high and wide. It's going to stay with Salesianum.
The Cape and Caesarani game, Mike. We get to do it again tonight at 7 o'clock.
St. Mark's Caesarani.
St. Mark's Caesarani.
Cape probably wants to play again. Get this taste out of their mouth. St. Mark's off to a pretty good start this year. But this will be another level for them.
And they got Salesianum coming up in a couple weeks, and so their schedule starts to get tougher.
Wong passes it out up top, number 11, Hobbs. He gets it in. Oh, that's Wong behind the net out front to number 35, Cooper Urban. He can place kick and he could score.
That's his third
12
goal.
12-1.
Third goal, Mike. A hat trick for Cooper Urban. And we were mentioning earlier, Mike, the big game, lacrosse game next week is Cesar Rodney's traveling up to face Archmere Saturday afternoon at noon. We at 302 Sports are trying to stream that game, so check our schedule as we're going to have a very busy week. I believe our spotlight game is a softball game, which involves DMA number 1 against number 2 Caravelle on Thursday night. So a big week for 302 Sports next week. Check our social media pages.
I'll have to watch that one because I'll be unable to make the game on Thursday. Another face-off violation gets it to the Sal's. There's number 12, Patrick Boyle. Hands off to Drake. A couple substitutions coming in for the Sal's, the home team today, here at the Dave Reynolds Lacrosse Festival. I believe there was a game before this one, was there not?
There was two. This is the third game of the day, plus they had 2 last night, Mike. And then they got the girls and the boys.
And Polytech played today?
Polytech played the game before. They lost 10-9 to Dover.
It was
10-2 in the fourth quarter. Polytech scored the last 7. And that's what we said when Cape was down early, that you can score 5 or 6 goals in a short amount of time. But this Salesianum offense is just relentless.
They're playing a little bit of 4 corners, a little keep away here. 6:16 to go, third quarter. There's another wraparound shot, nice save by Griffith.
Drake was looking for his hat trick. Right now, Hobbs has 4, and Urban has 3. Drake 2.
Here comes Gipko, number 9, across midfield. That's number 11, Andre Curry.
But Sally's defense has done a great job, Mike, of limiting the Cape's offense.
D'Ambrosi had 4 goals in a game last week.
4 goals and 4 assists, as he was our 302 Sports Athlete of the Week, as I keep on mentioning that in the first half. Tuned into our show Wednesday night. In fact, if you come out to Hooters, the food's great, the atmosphere is great, and this week we have Wilmington University's baseball and lacrosse team on the show, live from Hooters in Newark, Wednesday night, 7 p.m.
So Travers up top trying to find some room, but he's checked pretty good there by McGarry. McGarry pushing him out of bounds almost. And he gets D'Ambrosi. To the left of Brady Emmy. Man,
5 minutes left here in the third quarter, Mike.
Nice spin move by D'Ambrosi from an angle. And he scores. Luke D'Ambrosi beats Brady Emmy low. And that makes it 12-2.
So he finally gets on the board here, Mike, with 4:57 left in the third quarter. But what a great job by Cape Henlopen. You just want to get some momentum going into your game next week. They had the nice win, Mike, 15-9 over Archmere last Saturday night down in Lewis. And if you haven't seen Archmere play yet, they're a really, really good team. So that was a great win for this Cape Henlopen team. But again, Salesianum looks to win another face-off. We have a face-off violation on Salesianum. It'll be Cape ball. Mike, we talked about a baseball upset today as Cape Henlopen fell in baseball to Appoquinimink, 5-4. Great win for Appoquinimink baseball today.
So 4:37 to go. Yeah, it's a busy day, and I think there's like 8 games tomorrow, 8 baseball games tomorrow. So
there's 3.
Depending on the weather.
It's just 3. The AI DuPont baseball tournament, and then Sally St. Elizabeth.
Turnover behind the Salesianum net, and here comes Cannon across midfield. He's being chased by Jack Dennis. There goes Cannon, and there is a Cannon just a little bit wide of the net. Sal's will keep possession. Wong's going to bring it in from behind Griffith. And here is Brett Hobbs looking for an opening, but he's checked and loses it. And Griffith picks up the loose ball. 4 minutes to go here. Quarter number 3. Game number 3 at Wesley College this afternoon.
2 more to come.
Yeah, if you're in the Dover area and you're a fan of Cesar Rodney or St. Mark's or just a fan of high school lacrosse, you can see 2 games for $5. D'Ambrosi picks up the loose ball and Cape's in business once again.
And this is Cape's doing a lot better job here in the second half. We thought they'd make some halftime adjustments, and they're real patient on offense, Mike. And sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Ball control.
So this is number 3, James Hyde. As he is checked pretty hard by Hobbs, but he gets away, looking for an opening. Gets around another defender. That is Salvo, number 20. He's got it the best. A wraparound shot. No, off top of the net. Emmy picks it up. And the Sal's escapes some damage there. 2:53 to go in the third. Here comes a long pole, bringing it up. Brady McGovern. Oh, attempt to pass it in front by Wong. No good. Picked up by Cooper Urban. He wraps around, jumps in off the side of the net. Almost got me.
Yeah, some of the fans were confused, Mike, but you nailed it right on the head. It was the side of the net. And but he was looking for his 4th goal.
And a bump. Ball was out of bounds. Will go to the Sal's.
Like I keep on mentioning,
that is Drake bringing in.
Urban was the place kicker for Salesianum's football team, and he's showing a great shot in lacrosse here as he has 3 goals in this one. 2:13 left here in quarter number 3. Thank you for joining us on 302sports.com.
So 2 minutes to go. Sal's waiting for a substitution to come in. And Bushweller is going to get things started.
And, Mike, we are no Nick Hall or Vinny Pinella, but we're doing a fine job here.
It's not the same without him.
No, we missed those 2.
There's a couple swings and misses. Then we have a whistle. I believe there is going to be, well, I'd say it's a traveling violation, but we're not playing basketball.
I believe it might have been outside the thing, but there's another turnover.
Wong's going to get to that one.
And that's what Sally's did in the first half. Oh,
gets it to Hobbs on the run, and there's a cross-check, Jason. That's going to be a man up for the Sal's.
Yeah.
There's a couple ticked-off Vikings out there.
Only
Number 6, Timothy Kelly,
only
pounding his stick into the turf.
Only the 2nd Cape penalty of the day.
That was pretty obvious, even to a lacrosse neophyte like myself.
we mentioned that. And we also mentioned the Cape win.
So if you got scores, put them on Twitter. Tag us at 302 Sports and use that DELHS hashtag. There's a shot off the post by Hobbs. Almost got it. That's out of bounds. And it will, I believe it's going to be Cape Henlopen ball. The referees they have a little disagreement. But yes, it will go to the Vikings. So Hobbs rings one off the post.
Yeah, on a shot, Mike, it's always closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds across the out of bounds line.
That pass attempt is errant in on Emmy. He picks it up, gets it out to Cannon, and here come the Sal's again.
Mike, we saw Emmy in the first half just go up and down the field. It brought us to the game last year where Tower Hill goalie scored a goal.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the only goal they scored that night.
Yes, and they struggled again last night against Friends, as Friends put up 21 goals, Mike. Blackjack 21.
Almost there. They got 12. 26 seconds to go. Cape back to full strength.
And so either team has converted on their man-up opportunities in this one.
Here's Cannon trying to find some opening. He's double teamed. He's going to get back out to Hobbs, the lefty. Swings and he tucks it inside that right post. Salesianum extends that lead to 13-2, and there is 0-0 left on the clock. So after 3 quarters of play here at Wesley College, Salesianum 13, Cape Henlopen 2. You're watching high school lacrosse on 302sports.com. And here we are back for quarter number 4, 13-2. We believe the running clock is a 12-goal deficit, but we'll find out shortly. Maybe. Wins that faceoff. That was number 3, James Hyde. He's a junior. And Salesianum in business once again.
Yeah, and they looked like the number 1 team.
I'm sorry, I got the wrong team. That's Matthew Riley. I looked at the wrong roster. Number 3 is Matthew Riley.
Yeah, he's had a big game in the face-off circle, Mike. And I keep on mentioning just a freshman.
So here is Sean Morrison, number 6. Imagine we'll see some other Sal's getting into this game. Jason, look at that size of that team on the bench over there.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, 45 on the roster, Mike.
I imagine some JV players have dressed today.
I think they have 45 every game.
Here's McGarry Works around a defender. That is Jack Dennis. Gets it back out. Shot is faked. And a bouncer in, and that's number 19, Patrick Drake.
His hat trick.
He's got the Hattie, 14-2. 10:55 to go in the game here at Drashfield.
And the other number 1 team in girls lacrosse, Cape Henlopen, smoked Archmere today, 18-5.
Yeah, Cape also won their softball game, and St. Mark's Hodgson baseball 9-1 Spartans, so they end a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah, Mike, I was down at the softball game yesterday, and I was telling Nick earlier, that was a loud practice yesterday. Matt Smith said, we making too many errors. We got to get back to St. Mark's baseball. And it looked like they did today.
Yeah, they just gave up 1 run to Hodgson. So the Silver Eagles with a couple losses last week.
And Hodgson goes to number 1 Caravel on Tuesday night, a possible stream game on 302 Sports. So, again, check out our website. We're going to have a busy week next week with some baseball at Frawley on Friday and Saturday, some lacrosse games, big softball matchup, Mike. So it's going to be a busy week next week. So if you can't make it out to the games, tune in to 302.
So it looks like, well, the flag was down. I don't see anybody kneeling. Well, I do see a Sal taking a knee, so that's going to be a man-up situation for Cape Henlopen.
Looking for their first man-up goal of the night, Mike.
Now the guy got up, so maybe not. No, there's somebody down there. It's number 4, Wong. Taking a knee. That's a bad sign in lacrosse. So Cape with the man up, trying to close this gap a little bit. They trail 14-2. They are the number 2 ranked team in the state, but there is a gap between Salesianum and everybody else in Delaware.
Yeah, I can't wait to see number 3 Caesar Rodney tonight, Mike. They are the real deal with Stevenson on offense. If you haven't seen him play tonight, tune in and watch that game.
Ground ball picked up by Dominic Rotura. He goes all the way in. Shorthand attempt is a loose ball and a whistle. That will
Mike,
not
he
count.
was in the crease, so it's a crease violation on Salesianum. It'll be Cape ball. 9:21 to go in this 14-2. Mike, I believe it's almost 5 o'clock now, so we've been behind a little bit today. They give them about 20 minutes to warm up in between games.
Travers checked and loses it, and the Sal's have the ball again. This is number 20, Salvo. Slams on the brakes.
Salvo had a goal earlier in this one in the first quarter.
He's got it to Drake. Drake being marked over there by number 6, Timothy Kelly. With the long pole taking his wax. But Drake not giving up. Here is a pass that is dropped by Salvo, and Cape's got it. And that is Kelly with the ball. Gets it ahead to James Hyde. Hits to D'Ambrosi. Oh, and a nice block by Brady Emmys. He gets the net down and knocks that away. Picked up by Hyde, so Cape's going to retain possession.
That's 5 great saves for Emmy tonight. It helps, Mike, when you have a solid goalkeeper in the net. I said earlier, without hockey pads, I don't think I'd be in there.
Yeah, I may not be in there with hockey pads.
These balls are coming flying at 70, 80, 90 miles per hour. And it's not an easy position to play.
So D'Ambrosi looking for an opening. Got Salvo draped on him. And now he runs into Colin Fowler, but hits it. Number 19, Ryan Diacont with the reception and a goal. Cape Henlopen scores their third of the day. It's 14-3, 7:36 to go in this contest.
All in the second half, Mike. So if you're Cape, you were down 11-0 at halftime. 3-3 here in the second half. So some positives to take out, but it's not the result I think they wanted coming into this one.
Now I'm sure Coach Healy is substituting liberally for the Sal's to get some guys some playing time.
Yeah, like I said, Mike, they still got ranked Malvern team coming up, a nationally ranked Hill Academy coming up. In-state, they got St. Mark's, which it's always a rivalry game, and then Cesar Rodney to close out the season. And I'm looking forward to that game right down here in Camden, Delaware.
So that ground ball still sitting there, and then there's a whistle. And a push, it's going to be Salesianum ball.
Sally's just won all the ground ball battles in the first half.
That is Boyle's going to start things off. Back out to Cooper. Urban quickly gives it up to Hobbs. So they still have some of their big guns in there. In no particular hurry, though, with 7:08 left in this one. That's number 8, Logan Bushweller, back on the field. Wong gets it to McGovern. I'm sorry, that's Urban, and shot and a goal. Cooper Urban scores again, and it's 15-3, 6:55 to go.
He's had a great game, Urban, his 5th goal for Salesianum. And Coach Healy, after that, playing those tough national schedule to come down and play a in-state school. I know me and Nick talked earlier about the controversy of them not playing enough in-state competition, but nobody wants to play them.
Nobody will play them. This is not. I'm not going to blame Sal's on this one.
Yeah, and we were saying, and so they go out and they challenge themselves, so that when you come tournament time, they're ready to play. And it shows today as they came out from the opening face-off and just scored early and often in this one.
Here's the whistle, and the battle is on. And a face-off violation. Salesiana ball once again. Here comes Dewey, number 36. And off the field he goes. Sean Morrison, number 6, with it, gets it out to Brady McGovern.
Nice little breeze coming through now, Mike.
In close was Morrison, but he is stuffed by Griffith. Cape ball, this is number 22, Jacob Brown. He's got 3 Sal's defenders chasing him. He's across midfield.
Yeah,
but his pass is loose, and that's going to be a whistle.
Me and Nick mentioned Brown was a player to watch in this game, and he's been shut down by the Salesianum defense. 100-man up situation, Mike?
I didn't see a flag. Oh, yeah, I see you got tucking his flag back in there.
At the 40-yard line. I didn't see it right away either.
Looks like it's going to be Salesiana ball. Or Cape ball,
Cape ball, I believe it's going to be a man-up situation for Cape.
There's a guy taking a knee over there.
Again, they're 0 for 4 in this one on the man-up situation.
Long shot goes wide. It'll stay with the Vikings.
5:07 left.
So the drama taken out of this one long ago. Up top to Techman, number 9. He's got a goal in this one. He's out in front, 22. That's Brown. He loses it, but Best picks it up. Here's a shot, saved by Emmy. Another one.
Yeah, he's been solid in net when Cape has had opportunities in this one. He's done a great job.
That was Dan Brogy who took that shot. And here come the Sal's. Chad Cannon gets by Brown.
Mike, he's the quarterback on this team. He does a great job of setting everything up and getting the Sal's into possession. So we're wind down to about 4 minutes left in this one. Salesianum with a 15-3 lead over second-ranked Cape Henlopen.
14, Ryan Cassidy, first time I've called his name in this half. That pass rolls out of bounds. It will go to the Sows.
The clock is running, Mike.
Another pass gets by Cassidy, and this time Kate picks it up.
It's a rare turnover for this Salesianum team today.
Here's Kelly.
One that will not make the coach happy.
And that is Jack Dennis flying up the field, into the middle of the field. Shot on Emmy, deflected over the net. Flag is up. Little pushing and shoving out there.
I believe we had offsides on Salesianum. I think when the guy fell down at midfield, Mike, he crossed the midfield line. And so he's offsides. And I believe they're going to wave it off.
So no penalty. There's a man on the knee taking a knee over there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's definitely offsides. He fell across the line. .235 left in this one. Glad you're joining us on 302sports.com. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick Holliday, Len Evans, and of course we can't forget Pops. Pops did a good job of taping us up here and getting us set up.
Shot off the side of the net by Gabe Best. Emmy plays it up to Patrick Boyle. Sal's are going to set up again. That's number 21, Nick Finelli.
Who let the flies in here, Mike?
You can bring some fries in here.
Yeah, I asked you when you were driving down. I said, me and Nick asked if you could bring us some food. But we were just joking, of course. Sally's changes goalkeepers in the middle of that play.
It was a straight shot down here. So that is
believe
Morrison with the ball being challenged by Aaron Burton, number 15. Morrison in front. Shot and a goal. Let's get that number 10. Grayson Goff, the senior, scores 15-3 the Sal's. 1:24 or so when the goal was scored. Clock is running.
Yeah, 16-3.
See some St. Mark's Spartans walking there in front of us. I see.
Yeah, they've been here since 3 o'clock, Mike. Been busy walking up and down the sideline.
Schweitzer, Paige Vigargi, and don't want to forget anybody.
The second-ranked team.
Of course, there's no numbers on the roster. Claire Estes, of course.
Yeah.
That's not Claire.
Mike, I was trying to do
That is Claire Estes, the redhead.
I was trying to do the softball last night. Again, no numbers. Come on.
Now, come on, ADs.
Come on, Matt Smith.
You've had enough time. So the face-off coming with about 35 seconds to go in the game. 37 seconds. Another one sitting there at midfield. Picked up almost by Salesianum. Ground ball gotten to by nobody yet. It's still rolling. Rumbling, bumbling, fumbling. Yeah, that was 14 seconds of the ball rolling. And I think it will go to Cape.
I believe it was a kick ball on Salesianum.
But we are down to 10. So this game is going to wrap up. Salesianum picks up a win over number 2, Cape Henlopen, 16-3. The last second shot blocked by Jake Marchiafava, the substitute goalie. And that's going to do it here from Wesley College, your first stream game of the day. Salesianum 16, Cape Henlopen 3. And Jason, a pretty dominating performance by the Sows.
Yeah, and I'd give out co-players of the game to Cooper Urban, 5 goals, and Brett Hobbs, 5 goals, 3 assists. They were both very good for the Salesianum team as they dominated from the open and face-off on, and they come out and they get a nice win here against second-ranked Cape Henlopen.
So the next game scheduled for 7 p.m., but we still have the St. Mark's Caesarani girls game before that. So we're not sure when we're gonna be back on. But join us tonight at some point. It's around 7 o'clock on 302 Sports. It'll be the St. Mark's boys against Caesarani from Scott Miller Stadium at Wesley College. And I think that's going to do it. So for Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, Len Evans, Big Ed Halliday, and I'm missing somebody. This is Mike Lang. We'll be back with you on 302 Sports. Thanks for joining us, everybody.